Hey, Mark Meldrum, Northern Ohio Chevelle Club, and we're in a little bit of a rain delay here, but I'll tell you what, August 4th and 5th, we're not going to have a rain delay. We're going to have great weather for the Northern Ohio Chevelle Club show coming up here. I think we're only a couple days away from registration being closed out, and quite a few of the things are really in motion right now. For example, I've got the show program, 24 pages this year, sent out to the printer. So I thought I'd pull a page out of the Chevelle program and go over a few things since I have got a few questions this year. So this year on Thursday, we're going to have early registration, and I'll post a copy of this so you can go over it. But we are going to have early registration on August 3rd. And we're going to have a movie in the parking lot, The Dukes of Hazzard, to go along with our Hillbilly Hootenanny theme this year. So that'll start up around dusk, and we'll have it out in the parking lot, and that's always a good time. Friday morning, that's the big day of our show. And let me back up to Thursday. Thursday, last year and previous years, we were able to get out to Dragway 42. Unfortunately, they have something called Mopar Madness going on at Dragway 42 this year, so we won't be able to go out there. They've got a week-long event going on. We tried to break our way in and get a Chevelle-only lane and drag race some of those Mopars, but I guess the people at Dragway 42 weren't having that this year. But we'll work things out. We've still got a good relationship with them. Another relationship that's forming is with Summit Motorsports Dragway in Norwalk, Ohio. And I couldn't believe this when we talked about this. Dragway 42 and Summit Norwalk Dragway are about the same distance in minute-wise. So they both take about 40 minutes to get out to. So relatively close to the Strongsville Best Western. So they reached out to this year to us, and they're actually sponsoring our show this year. Now, they do have a test and tune on Wednesday night, and they have a test and tune on Friday night. So if you're coming to Ohio and you really, really wanted to drag race, I mean, you still could get some time in if you come out Wednesday night or you come out Friday night to the dragway. Now, you're going to miss some things going on at the show. So let's get back into the schedule here. So Friday morning, starting off, we're going to have early registration from 9 to 1. We're going to have some outdoor breakfast concessions from 8:30 to 10:30 at the hotel. There are some local restaurants that some people like to partake in, and go ahead and do that if you want. The show starts up at 9 a.m. and goes all the way till 4 p.m. Now, we got a silent auction going on in the Chestnut Room all day long. And also in the Chestnut Room, we'll be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the 1973 Chevelle. We'll have one car in the lobby, and we're going to have one car, I believe it's the Chestnut Room, basically where we have our dinner. So you'll be able to go in there and see that. Richard Doyle, a retired assembly line worker from the Baltimore assembly plant, has agreed to put on another talk at our show. He's done this in the past, and he'll bring some tools that he used on the assembly line and talk about his time on the assembly line. He is an extremely interesting person to talk to, and if you have a Chevelle that was built in Baltimore, he might be able to answer some questions for you on how the car was built. He did a lot of different jobs in the factory. Why he was there. They called him I believe they called him a nickel man, which basically meant he could jump on the line just about anywhere and do a job. And it's so interesting to listen to him. So look forward to that. We'll figure out what room he's going to be inside. I was listening to him at the Maryland Chevelle show, and it was so hard to listen to him outside because you got the DJ going, the music playing. So it'll be so nice to do that inside the hotel. So, and then outdoor lunch concessions from 11:30 to 2. We're going to ask everybody to close their hoods up and their trunks up for photos between 11 and 12. We've got a professional photographer we've been working with, Todd from Hot Rod Signs, and he does a great job. He'll take a picture of your car, and then we will mail you a picture of your car at the show when we get those back from Todd, and it'll have a nice border around it and whatnot. That's something that President Ed Nichols and his brother Carl started up many years ago. Those guys took the pictures themselves many years ago, but now we've got some companies to actually sponsor this photo, so they'll do a great job and get that out to you. Gather for a group photo / listen for announcements. 11:30 to 12, we'll do their national anthem. We'll have the Marines there, and we always do a nice job of recognizing veterans at the national anthem. And we always do the U.S. and Canadian anthems, since we have quite a few people coming from Canada down to the show. All right, then we'll have the Rick Hurling Memorial Cornhole Tournament. So sign up at the DJ stand throughout the morning. That starts at 1. We got a Chinese raffle going on throughout the day. So go ahead and put your tickets in for that Chinese raffle. And then I'm going to help Don out at 3 p.m. do all the announcements for the Chinese raffle. Then, as long as it's not raining outside, I didn't say it was going to rain, but we're going to have dinner in the parking lot. You'll need a little ticket that you'll get with your registration to get dinner. Beverage is not included. We'll have that out in the parking lot. That's always a good time. I think we'll have sandwiches and chips and whatnot. Starts at 5 p.m. And then we got a special treat for you in the main ballroom. We've hired a band called Laredo, and they'll be playing from 8:30 to 11:30 p.m. So we always have a great time dancing and partying and carrying on. Just a lot of fun. Just remember, no coolers allowed inside the ballroom, because the hotel could get in trouble if you bring your own alcohol inside the hotel. So this is a country and classic rock band, so it should be a lot of fun. And then, of course, we do bench racing all day, all night. If you're not comfortable with, dancing or listening to a band, you can sit out in that parking lot to your content. We have security all night long, Friday and Saturday nights. So don't worry about your cars. We have off-duty policemen going around in golf carts, making sure your cars and your trailers are A-OK. Trailers will be parked down behind the ice arena, and of course your cars that you drive in will be left in the parking lot. All right, and then Saturday we're going to start off basically the same type of day, where we have registration from 9 to 1. We have outdoor breakfast concessions going on from 8:30 to 10:30, and we got the show going from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then don't forget, we'll also keep our silent auctions going on. That will close at banquet time. Same thing again, we'll do the national anthem at 12 p.m. Don't forget your final ballots, because this is a participant judge show. We also have a lot of special trophies. I'm going to go over that too. But make sure you turn all your ballots in Friday at 1 p.m. at the registration stand. So don't forget about that. We will have a whole new Chinese raffle at 50 and a 50-50 drawing on both days. Friday and Saturday, and we'll do the drawing for the 50-50, and we will do the Chinese raffle drawing at 3 p.m. Then take a break, go catch your wind. Sometimes it gets hot in August, so maybe you want to jump in the pool, or maybe just relax in a nice cool hotel room. We got our banquet wristband we'll give you in your registration. Required to get into the banquet room at 7 p.m. And once again, no coolers. We'll give you a nice sit-down dinner, relaxing environment. Joe and I will get up and do prizes and give away things during dinner as soon as we get done eating, and then we will get into our award ceremony. So, dinner's about an hour, and then 8 to 9 for the award ceremony. We got a lot of awards to give away. And thank you to all of our sponsors. I'll go over this real quick. These are just the sponsors of the trophies. Got a lot more sponsors going on. Got Don Sitz Auto Group, once again, our premier sponsor for the show. Thank you, Don Sitz. He'll pick the best to show. Steve Chopko, the die guy, has got best 64 Chevelle. Phil Wojnarski has best 65 Chevelle. D Beats is going to pick the best 66 Chevelle. Steve Walbut from MGG Flooring in Medina, Ohio, will pick the best 67 Chevelle. Jason Beck from Jason's Custom Trim and Interiors will pick the best 68 Chevelle. Mike Merlot and Dan Vasic from the Supercar Registry, great 1969 Chevelle guys, they will pick the best 69 Chevelle. And also we have so many 69 Chevelles coming to the show, I think over 30, that we're going to do 2 best 69s, and Bob Epley has sponsored the other 69. Same thing in the 1970 class. We've got so many 1970 Chevelles. We'll have 2 trophies there. Jerry Katina for Katina and Sons Plumbing way out in Las Vegas is going to pick his favorite 70 Chevelle, and Scott West is going to pick his favorite 70 Chevelle. Van Hurst, he'll hear his name again, but he's sponsoring the 1971 Chevelle, best 71 Chevelle. And then my buddy Jeff Lasapio from Past and Present Motor Cars, and I hope Jack, your partner, can make it up to the show, is going to pick the best 72 Chevelle. So we all knew the best 72 Chevelle sitting behind me, but I don't know if he'd be at the show. I think I'm going to drive the 66 4-door this year. Terry Branch from Henderson Driveline will pick the best 73 to 88. Still trying to get more 73s to the show. I think Joe said we had about 6 to help celebrate the 50th anniversary. But since there's not a lot of cars that come in that class, we kind of lump them all together. Mel Bender will pick the best convertible in honor of her husband, Bruce Bender. He was a great Chevelle Club member, and Mel continues on to be a great member too. Dave Crespin is going to pick the best Chevelle overall of the show. And once again, Mike Merlot and Dan Vasic from the Supercar Registry is going to pick their best Day 2 Chevelle. Jeff Kondo is going to pick the best El Camino. The Chevelle Club of Michigan, and we always appreciate you guys coming down here. I hope you come down here in force. They're going to pick the best engine. Anthony Imbresca is going to pick the best interior. Eric Hammond's going to pick the best Malibu. His mom, Rose, had passed away and was a great Chevelle Club member, had a Malibu, so they always have a trophy in her honor. Van Hurst, once again, he's here. Best paint. Jim Brady, always a lot of fun with Jim. You never know what he's got up his sleeve when he comes to our show. He's going to pick the favorite race car. Dale Smurs is going to work with the Marines and give the Marines Award. Once again, Van Hurst, most likely to evade award. Okay, that's cool. The Best Western Plus will work on a sleeper award. So that's a car that it doesn't look like it's fast when you pull up to it at a light, but buddy, it's going to be a fast car. So we call that the sleeper award. And then once again, Anthony Imbresca is going to pick the Survivor Award. And another great award from Jeff Lasapio and Past and Present Motor Cars is on restored, 1 repaint allowed. Scott Smurs, one of our great members, along with his dad Dale. You'll see his car in the show. Where is Scott? Oh, I know where you're going to see Scott's car. You're going to see it on the t-shirt. He's going to pick the Young Guns Award. And I know there's quite a few people passionate about this Young Guns Award. I hope we always have trouble getting somebody that's 30 or younger to the show, but that's what this award is designed for, basically to get younger people involved in the Chevelle community. And quite a few great people have been involved with keeping that award going. The late and great Jeff Paulin was super passionate about this award, and we're going to miss him at the show this year. Sorry, getting broke up a little bit. It's been a tough week. I lost a couple friends in a car accident this week, and we lost Jeff this year. So keeping this enthusiasm for Chevelles is very important, and we got to keep it going. All right, that's why we have the Young Guns Award. Okay, there's another top 50 awards going on. So that's picked by you, the participants. You get out there. So there's some 27 awards here. There's 50 awards there. We work so hard to make sure everybody only gets one award. So that's when the guys I mentioned, they'll go out and pick their favorite cars. We always ask them to write down several cars that we can pick from, so that if there's an overlap, we can make sure that only one car gets the award. So we like to spread the wealth. We like to get everybody involved with awards, because you're doing a lot to bring your car to the show, to shine it up, to get it ready. We really appreciate you, and you should be recognized in some way or fashion, some manner. So, chances are good that there's a trophy there. And a lot of people like me, I don't care about the trophies. I'll hide my registration number because I'm not interested in getting a trophy. I want all you folks that come to the show to enjoy the show, come back, and maybe get a trophy. Anyway, it's not about the trophies. It's about getting together as a community, a Chevelle community, having fun with your friends. That's all I got to say. So, Mark Meldrum, Northern Ohio Chevelle Club. I know I rambled, but hopefully this explains everything on our schedule. And I will post a copy of the schedule in our comments below. I'll post this on YouTube and also on our Facebook page. All right. So I look forward to seeing all of you very quick. I think if you really hustle, I think there's about 3 more days you can get your registration in. But we got quite a few cars this year, and we're going to have a great time. We've got a lot of vendors I didn't go over. Maybe I'll get those in another video. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. All right. See ya.